Hi friends, brothers and sisters, I am Anya and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's Gospel is from the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses 16 to 21. And this is the story of Jesus walking on water. In this story, the disciples are in a boat and they are rowing in the middle of a storm. Other Gospels even say that it was Jesus who told the disciples to get in the boat in the first place. So these disciples, they were simply following and obeying Jesus. And yet, they found themselves in a storm. I think everyone has experienced a storm or two in their lives. When I was in college, I was serving a lot in my community. I was serving in CYA, Christ Youth in Action, and Ligaya ng Panginoon. And I knew that I was following and obeying God by doing this service to my community. And similarly, in our gospel, I actually found myself also rowing into a big storm. I found that I had clinical depression. And so a question came into my mind, and maybe it has also come into yours. I was following and obeying Jesus. Why am I in this storm? The disciples might have also asked, why did Jesus tell us to row into a storm? Jesus wasn't with them on the boat. And that's how a storm may feel, and that's how my storm felt, that I couldn't find Jesus anywhere because of all these waves and all this wind. But then all of a sudden, Jesus was there, walking on water, standing above the waves. And he says, "It is I, do not be afraid." When I was in the middle of my storm, I honestly forgot about Jesus. I was so concerned with all these big waves around me, and I was so afraid of the storm I was in. But he said, "Do not be afraid." He was reminding me that he had power over this storm I was experiencing. And in our gospel today, for the storm to disappear, the disciples didn't even have to bring Jesus into their boat. Only their willingness to do that, their willingness to take Jesus into the boat, immediately they found themselves where they needed to be. And it's that willingness that I also needed to have for my storm to be stilled. It was my willingness to believe that Jesus had power over my storm and even power over my boat, that now I can be in a place with still waters and where I need to be. I found that this whole experience of going through my own storm and finding Jesus again gave me a deeper belief, a deeper conviction of the power of God, and I found myself more in love with Him. If you are experiencing a storm in your life right now, I encourage you to look at Jesus. He has power over the storm you're experiencing, and He says to you, do not be afraid. May your willingness to let Jesus into your life, into your boat, bring you to where you need to be and bring you peace. If you've been blessed by this short reflection, remember to like and share Pathways of Hope to your friends and loved ones. Again, I am Anya. Thank you and God bless you.